Hello and welcome everyone, I am Damikami, this is Steampunk3000, welcome back to Fire Emblem on the GBA. In the last part, we completed Chapter 2, where we wanted to pray to the sword to give us some safe passage for our journey, but it turns out that Lyn is the inheritor, or the destined sword wielder of the Mani Caddy, so we now have that in our possession. So with that being said, let's continue on with the part, and, well, let's move on to Chapter 3. The secrets of her past revealed in the words of two knights from Lycia. Now, to meet her grandfather, Lyn heads west. All the way over there, to Lycia and to her destiny. A mountain range separates the Sake Plains from Bern. There are many bandits lurking here, the cruelest of which are the Taliver. They wreak havoc on both Sake and Bern, and their savagery knows no bounds. On her 10th day away from the plains, it's already been that long, Lyn witnesses their atrocities herself. Well, actually, Lyn has dealt with the brunt of that, seeing that, well, her whole family and tribe was basically massacred by them, but, oh well. Chapter 3, Band of Mercenaries. This might open some old wounds for her. This place, yeah, this... I want to take back what I said about the whole village having some hospitality here. I don't think it was a good idea. Place it, the entire area is in ruins. Why doesn't the Marquis do anything to help? Taliver Mountains is home to a gang of vicious, ruthless bandits. No Marquis holds power here. They're too afraid. My village was near here, on the other side of the mountain. My people were... The Taliver bandits came at night, and only took one night. The survivors numbered less than 10, including me. They're soulless beasts. I will never forgive them. Never. Oh. Poor dear. Lyndis. I am not running away. I will be back. Someday. I'll be stronger. I will break their swords beneath me like twigs beneath a stallion's hooves. I will avenge my people. I'll do everything in my power. When the time comes, bring me with you. Zane. Don't forget me either. Kent. Oh, you too, Dean? Yeah, no problem. We'll take them all out. Thank you. Oh, and we've got trouble. Wait right there, little lady. What are you going to do to apologize, huh? That is, Hey, she's quite a catch, eh, buddy? I bet the boss would give us a pretty penny for her. Yeah, she roughed us up a bit, so I figured the fair's fair. It's no more than she deserves. What are you gonna do with her flying mule? Don't you dare touch her! What? You just watch your mouth, girlie. Do what you will with me, just... let her go, please, I beg of you. Silly twit. Pegasi can only be found in Elia. They're rare beasts worth more than you by far. We could sell it for a mountain of gold. Let it go, No, you can't. Come on, let's move. It's already 2 against 1 and they both axe users. What's this? Be on your guard, Lyndis. There seems to be some sort of commotion over there. That's a Pegasus. Could it be... Florina? Is that you, Florina? Ah, Lyn? Florina! What are you doing in a place such as this? Lyn! Is it really you? Come now, no crying. I'm sorry. Your acquaintances? She's my friend. Does she fly above the plains very often? This is Florina, a Pegasus Knight in training from Elia. She's a little uncomfortable around men. Oh, oops. Tell me, Florina, what happened here? Well, when I heard that you had left... And word travels fast. I decided to follow you. Then I saw this village. I flew down to ask if they had news of you. I didn't see these two and, well... Did your Pegasus land on them? Oh... Well, a little, okay. No, don't worry, those hoof marks will come off. I bet. Aha! You heard her! She admits her fault! She stepped on my friend, and now she's got to pay! Did you apologize, Florina? Yes. I told them I was sorry many times over. They just wouldn't listen. Don't cry, it's alright. Lynn... Listen, she's obviously sorry. Can't we just let this pass? You don't appear to be injured or anything. I'm surprised that you haven't gotten injured by landing on what is essentially a flying horse. No chance. The girl goes with us. By force if need be. And by force they shall. Hey, come on out, boys. The men are fair game, but don't put a scratch on the girls. And I have no idea where all these guys come from. One of them even came out of the armory. Was he just busy browsing the wares before then? Dean, we have to fight back. Then You're a Pegasus Knight, aren't you? You can fight, can't you? Yes. Listen carefully, Dean. We're facing bandits. They're underlings, but we can't take them too lightly. Let's clear them out of here. Are you ready? The layout around here might make it difficult to fight. The same holds true for our foe, too. If we use these walls just so, they may ensure our victory. Lynn, who's that? Oh, hi. What's up? Don't mind me. I'm just in the background here. This is Dean. He's still an apprentice, but he's my tactician. We've been through 3 chapters together, and so far no one's died, so we're doing good. Very good. Oh, I see. Dean? I'm pleased to meet you. She sounds less uncomfortable with you if you're female. At least that's what I remember, right? I don't know, it barely matters, I'd think. The red-roofed buildings are villages. The villages are in danger of being attacked. Oh boy, we got villages to deal with. If an enemy unit reaches the village before one of our units does, then the village will be destroyed. As quickly as possible, visit the residents and give them warning. Only good can come from it. So let's visit them. Please select Lynn. Alright, so this is the village mechanic. Like, instead of the houses which are there, which will remain safe even if an enemy unit visits it, and instead of just getting only advice about the game as well as the lore, the villages actually do provide something else to be offered. So let's go visit one of them right now. Is anyone there? Leave us alone, you thugs! Go away, go away! We have no more gold for you! No, wait, please, we're not bandits. We want to help the village. Please listen. Remain inside, everyone. I'll go see what's happening. And there he is. Not bandits, huh? So, who are you? My name is Lynn. My colleagues and I are traveling through here. We saw some bandits about. We're going to deal with them, but we need you to go and warn the villagers. Hey, wait! The name's Will. I'm a traveler of sorts, too. Listen, these villagers have been kind to me. Mind if I fight with you? Not at all. We need all the help we can get. Welcome aboard, Will. We can also get units from there. By visiting a village, we gained a new companion. Will is an archer. He has a bow to fight. Bows can be fired at foes with more than one space away. Obstacles won't affect your line of fire. Well, it depends on the obstacle. Attacking enemies without moving next to them is called indirect combat. If an enemy has no weapons capable of indirect combat, there's no fear of counterattack, so that's to our benefit. However, you cannot fire adjacent spaces because apparently you can't aim at a 0-degree angle. I don't know. People got dumber after Echoes, I'm guessing. Or Gaiden, rather. Units with bows are best suited to lend assistance from the rear. Let's try some indirect combat, shall we? Select Will. Alright, so we got Will, who's our archer of the group. And youth from Faerie, in the Lycian League, very social. Yep, he's our archer, which are essentially our first indirect class units. And they wield bows, obviously, as you can tell from there. Hey, it's me, Will, remember? We've only met like a couple minutes ago, dude. Why don't you issue me a command? I'd love to help. Alright, so here's what Will can do. Since we have that good old mercenary on the other side of that wall there, we can actually fire upon him simply just by aiming at him. So, let's do just that. Boom. And because he doesn't have an indirect combat weapon, he can't fight back, so that's to our benefit. As you might guess, Pegasus Knights have the ability to fly. They move almost any terrain type. I don't know what the exceptions are. I think the exceptions are castles, but I'm not sure. The small wall would stop most units, but poses no problem for a Pegasus Knight. Select Florina. Alright, so Florina is our other unit type that we get here, which is a special type of mounted unit, a flying type. I am ready to fight. I'll follow your orders. So we can actually finish off this mercenary right here, simply just by attacking him. And she wields a slim lance. That's, I don't really like the slim weapons, to be honest. They're before bronze, but slim lances, or the slim type of weaponry, are basically a lot lighter compared to an iron weapon, but they're a lot weaker as well. Knowing your units and their abilities and knowing how to use them is a shortcut to victory. To learn everything about a unit, place the cursor on that unit and, yeah, press the R button, alright. Yeah, so let's do that for Florina. A Pegasus Knight earning her title, a friend of Lynd's. Yeah, nothing about her being shy and whatnot, but yeah, that's part of Florina's character. And she's also a Pegasus Knight, who've earned the right to fly on winged steeds. Pegasus Knights, they can move a range of 7, which is similar to mounted units, but they also have the ability to fly, so they're able to traverse the walls when, well, Sane can't. Like, see? Yep, they're stopped by that. Alright, so let's deal with these archers, because we're not the only ones with an archer on our side, the enemy has some too. So let's go and deal with them. I'll give the experience to Kent, why not? Oh, he's 2 for 2! That's the second time that he did that, and he's so far, other than Lyn, capable of giving, like, criticals. What's going on here? Alright, let me check some of these units, because there are different sorts of indirect combat weaponry that even, like, fighters and other sword users can use, but I don't think they're going to be introduced in this chapter. They might be introduced in the next one. So, yeah, wait, hold on. They've got archers on their side, so they have capabilities of indirect combat, so I don't want to put my units in danger like that. Especially Florina with archers. We're going to see why in a bit. Yeah, I don't think they're just going to be moving in. Yeah, there's no trouble. And here's the reason why. Lyn, what shall I do? There's an archer! What? Where? Oh, that's Will. She just waving a bow. I'm gonna guess like Will is just waving with an arrow and he's just to tempt Florina. Hi! You're one of Lyn's friends. What is it? Are you unwell? I'm sorry, Will. Her name is Florina. She's timid around men and you've got a bow. Oh, I see. You must be a Pegasus Knight. I apologize for frightening you, but I do understand your fear of bows. I'm sorry. Even looking at a bow frightens me ever so much. Of course, I understand. But you should really only fear the enemy's archers, not your own. How would she be able to tell? By all means, Will could be a spy or whatever. Yes, of course. Alright, so this is the reason why. Units that fly, like Pegasus Knights, are very vulnerable to bow attacks. I think they deal 3 times the damage of that one. Basically what a standard critical would be. So, yeah, since we have archers around, meaning, well, just this guy over here, he can do some massive damage against Florina. I believe it is 3 times the damage. I could be wrong, but I'll go check to make sure. I'll leave you a note if there's, like, anything wrong with that, but alright, first off, we're gonna help out this village. I remember when I first played through this game, like the very first time I did so, I kinda neglected to visit this village, but there is a reason why, because this village actually gives you money. There's an armory down to the southeast of us. You equip yourself as you see fit and help us, please. Yep, she gives us 2,000 gold. I thought it was 5,000, but yeah, weapons can be used for only a limited number of times. As you fight, their endurance drops. At 0, the weapon breaks and disappears from your inventory. Check your weapon endurance by placing the cursor on a unit and pressing the R button. You can also check on the weapon screen. The number next to the weapon is its endurance. Be careful, without a weapon, a unit cannot enter combat. Okay, I don't know how many people kind of suffered that issue when they're just, you know, without a weapon, but alright, let me check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's place her right here. Well, actually, she might be in view of the Yeah, she might be in view of the axe user, but I think she might be fine, actually. Yeah, let's just keep her there. And watch, she has, like, the bane of his existence. Alright, attack of 12, and let's see. What's your defense? 12. Okay, so she'll be dealt 8 damage. Yeah, that's not so bad. Yeah, I shouldn't be in any trouble by that. Alright, I do some damage calculations. I don't take as much time as, like, as most people do when it comes to doing our math, but yeah, I need to make sure that my units actually do stay safe. Alright, so... Oh wait, I also forgot to mention, Lynn actually does have the Mani-Caddy with her. Yep, the Mani-Caddy, effective against infantry. It's basically the rapier of this game. If you've played something like, Shadow Dragon or any of the other previous Fire Emblems, your Lord character often has like a weapon known as like a rapier, which is only wielded by them, which is basically the Lord's weapon. And Lynn doesn't get exactly a Lord weapon, but she gets the Mani-Caddy, which is essentially close enough. Which is useful. I mean, we have a weapon by means of able to take on infantry units, so that's good. Okay, I'll just park Sane in the woods, because I think he'll be the most safe here. And I don't think that these units are going to do much to him either, so I think he'll be fine there. Okay, I don't really have any more options for him. I think that... Yeah, he wouldn't be in view anyways. Yeah, I'll just place him right here. Why not? Alright, so time to see Florina die, because that's how it goes. As long as Sane gets the brunt end of most of the units here, I think he'll be fine. I want to get Will some experience, though, because archers do tend to be pretty useful when it comes to combat. Just for really weakening units, if you can manage to get them to kill a bunch of ones, it does pay off in the long run, I feel. Oh, I'm getting really lucky with criticals so far. That's... Alright, that's Florina's critical animation. I didn't expect her to do that, but hey, by all means, if she can kick ass, that's a-okay in my book. But, yeah, you're able to eliminate one of the units there, and I don't think... Alright, yeah, I don't think that she'll be in range of them. Yeah, 9 damage, actually. Ugh, that's bad. More than half her HP is always a tricky subject for me. Oh yeah, I'd actually have a little bit of a story to tell, like, when I first played through this game. Because when I first played through Fire Emblem, I actually played the game on an emulator before I actually did get the cartridge, but anyway, when I first played through the game, I actually got Florina killed in this chapter. It was embarrassing. It was like, well, then again, it was the first time I ever played, and I didn't pay too much mind of it because the game told me, hey, if someone dies, they'll come back later, so don't worry about that. But the thing is, when you get... Okay, I'll say for what happens in the end, what happens, because the dialogue actually does change, and I'll let folks know on what happens when that happens. But, yeah, I actually got her killed. That was something, alright? That was definitely a something. Alright. And might I recommend to people, don't get your Pegasus Knight killed. Just saying, I'll let you know, because the flying units in this game in particular, especially the Pegasus Knights, are actually really good. So, best to keep them alive for as long as you can. I don't think that she'll be in range, but... Okay, I think that... Yeah, she can take 1 hit from him, so... I don't know if that's like a wise decision, but I could otherwise heal, so... Wait, how much attack would she... Okay, 9. Yeah, that's not so bad. You have a vulnerary, so... Alright, I'll keep that. I'm gonna visit the shop later. I'm not gonna buy too much, but there are 2 things that I would need to buy. So, yeah, that's fine. If that axe user gets a critical, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm surprised that Sane didn't manage to get a double hit on him, but... oh well. More speed's fine. Alright. I know that Florina can take 1 hit, but I can't let her take more than that. Otherwise, she's screwed. I can at least let her just basically take the brunt end of an axe for a bit. It shouldn't be that bad, because, like I said, she has a vulnerary, so she'll be kept safe. And as long as I'm not, like, double attacked by them. Okay. As long as she wasn't attacked by them, then I shouldn't be really that pressured. I really should make sure that I do that, because otherwise I'll just be really worried. Let's try and get more experience to Will. Alright, Sane, I want you to retreat for now because I want you to go shopping. Oh, wait, do you have... Yeah, you have inventory room. You have 2 spaces. That's more than enough for me. Or actually, that's just enough for me. Alright, so taking the switch, go to the armory. You can buy an iron sword and a lance here. That's exactly what I need. 1 of each. I need an iron sword for Lynn, and I need an iron lance for Florina. Don't buy too much because you only have 5 inventory slots, and you don't have a convoy. So unfortunately, if you buy too much, you won't have a place to put them, and it just won't work out well for you. Alright, you have an attack of 12. Wait, what's your speed? Your speed is 5, so I don't think you're going to get a double hit on him. Yeah, it's unlikely. So, 4. Yeah, I don't think he's going to kill him, so I guess I'll just, Alright, that works out. That works out great for me. Alright, butter him up a bit, and then I'll let Will take the final blow. It's really difficult to try and level up most of your indirect combat units, especially archers. Actually, Gendo does have a sort of... Oh, that's not good. 68%. And he will be left open, but I don't think he'll be... Yeah, I don't think he'll be that worse for wear. Let's see, 5 and... Alright, so 7 damage. Dang it, Lynn, why couldn't you move 1 more space forward? Alright, we're taking a gamble here. You can do it! Yeah, thank you. Alright. That's good for me. That's excellently good for me. Also, I haven't used Lynn much in this chapter, but she does have the Manny Caddy now, meaning that... Oh, that's not good. Alright, so, here comes, Dean's epic decision-making time. Is it either risk Florina getting hurt in order to actually try and kill him, or should I just retreat and cut my losses? Or should I just do the whole thing with the whole use 1 vulnerary to make sure that she's actually in good condition before she actually does it? Alright, well... Okay, I think the best option is just to ensure that she stays alive. Just use a vulnerary to help her. I don't think she'll be that worse for wear. Also, I don't think Pegasus Knights are that affected by woods. So, normally woods would actually, like, protect you against, like, the... protect you and gives you extra evasion, but I don't think it applies to mounted units, like, mounted flying units. Also, is it just me, or does the Pegasus have a horn on their head? Hey, Nelson, could you zoom in on the Pegasus Knight unit? I think they have a horn, or that could be its ears? I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, let's... I think I want to... Yeah, I think I'll have Lynn take on the guy. Maybe just to demonstrate on what the Manny Caddy can do, because the Manny Caddy actually does have... does give a good buff to her stats, and he's level 6? Wow, alright. Alright, come on, man. You want to attack me? Come on. Oh, that... You probably shouldn't have done that. Well, boo for you. At least he levels up from that. So we managed to get everyone at least 1 level up, so that's good with me. That's pretty good. Always more strength is fine by me. Alright, so let's get Lynn to finish the guy off. You know, to get revenge for her friend, why not? 10 damage, 15. You know what? I'm good with this. You can also tell by the stats here that, well, you get a nice... good amount of speed, but you also get the critical hit rate up to about 20%. Oh, well, 22% chance. That's pretty good at this level in the game. She gets a boost in her skill when she's wielding the Manny Caddy, which is really useful for her. Hey, listen, I got something I wanted to ask you. Begging for your life so soon, wench? Are you Talver bandits? Talver? Those greedy monsters? We're nothing like them. Those fiends will even kill women and children. We're from Ganelon, and I thought that said Gamelon. What? Okay, so the guys came from the CDI games. Or the Zelda CDI games. Alright, that makes a lot of sense now. And we know a little something of honor. We don't harm women, for one thing. After all, why kill when you can sell? This game was rated E for everyone, guys. Yep. If you're not Taliver, then there's no reason for you to die here today. If you would like to tuck in your tails and flee, do so now. Well, we killed all of his friends, so... No more courtesies! You're gonna learn what to watch your tongue! Alright. Ah. So, who's watching whose tongue? Huh? Yeah. My brothers, the Ganelon bandits, will not let this stand. And he's gone. And I leveled up from that. Awesome. That's really good. That's a really good level up. Awesome. She could use more defense, but, well, this works out greatly for her. That's finally taken care of. You sure showed him! You sliced him to pieces! That's the power of the Manny Caddy. Lynn! Florina, why did you follow me? It's so dangerous. Do you remember the knighting ceremony of the Pegasus Knights in Ilia? Yes, you joined a band of freelance soldiers to further your training. Is that what they brought you here, Florina? Uh-huh. I wanted to talk to you before I set out. But when I went to Sake, I heard that you left with some strangers and... Oh, stranger danger. Well, I'm probably the most strange of them all. She just found me on a field. You were worried for me? Thank you, but I'm more than worried about you. Me? Listen, most mercenaries are men, right? Bands of men. I can't imagine you being at all comfortable around them. I know. It's just, I've always dreamt of being a Pegasus Knight. Hey, being a Pegasus Knight is a great honor. They're great units. I imagine I would just work it out, somehow. Yeah, conquer your fears, but trial by fire, as it were. After today, I'm not so sure. Well, you know, you managed to kill 2 units, so you did pretty good. Wait, was it 2? Actually, 3. You did 3! That's 1 more than 2! You did great. Maybe I should just give up. Florina, don't cry. Oh. Yes, there's no reason to give up on your dream. Oh, okay, sure. The voice of reason right here. This is perfect for Florina. Lovely, Florina. I have the most brilliant idea. Sane, you should come with us. With the addition of Will here, we're a fine group of soldiers. And freelance to boot. Wait, did you just include me? You killed 2 people, so you did great. Of course, we were destined to meet here. It's fate. Come now, Lyndis' band of mercenaries is as good a training group as you'll ever find anywhere. Saying this is no joking matter. Lyndis? Lynn? Mercenary? Yeah, it's a long story. I can give you the details later. This is all a bit rushed, indeed. A lot has happened in 10 days. However, Sane is right. Will you come with us, Florina? Travel with you, Lynn? Truly? I would be so happy. Fantastic! Buteus Florina, I am a knight of Kaelin. My name is Sane. Eep. Stay back! Don't get so close. I imagine that he just got leaned in close to her. Poor girl. Ah, beautiful, yet so modest. I beg your forgiveness calling us mercenaries. No, I approve. We can't leave Florina on her own. Hey, we're going to be a band of mercenaries. We got a good troop over here. She requires special attention, though. Can I count on you? Yes, you have but to ask. So, is it really alright if I travel with you? Oh, yes, of course. If you're willing, Will. Actually, I'm very grateful. Truth be told, all of my money was stolen, and I'm... really? From that village? Wow. At a bit of a crossroads. I'll be honored to count myself as one of Lyndis' Legion. He just came up with a name himself, and oh good, that's perfect for that's perfect for Kent. Lyndis' Legion. This is getting stranger with every day, Dean. Yeah, you're telling me. Alright, well, the day's gonna get stranger even further. Alright, so that concludes Chapter 3. Brief little topic here. If you manage to get Florina killed in this chapter, she will come off with a broken leg and will be unable to attend for the rest of the 10 chapters for the tutorial, which is unfortunate. But that's it for me. We got 2 new units in the game, and there's some pretty useful ones as well. Much as Gendo be damned about archers. I do like Will, though. And we got Florina, who's a great Pegasus Knight, so we're gonna get plenty of use out of them in the coming chapters. So that's it for me. I am Demon This is Demon 3000. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time for the next part of Fire Emblem on the GBA. See you everyone.